It's pretty crazy that people are like how are they like faking the enthusiasm for this stuff? No, I just like, is it good? Maybe it's just not for me. I'm not the target audience. Are we not lived up anymore? I mean, dude, I'm not kidding. Regardless of the accommodations, it's not even a joke. Regardless of the accommodations, like going to the DNC actually kind of like opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Oh no.
Okay, for one, the fact that they like after all of this pressure, they were like, "Nah, we're not going to let any Palestinians speak. Get the fuck out of here."
That's like the most obvious thing in the universe. That's the most obvious thing. It would be like letting a cop speak at an Antifa rally. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. After the way that you animals have conducted yourselves, the Hamas chants, the Houthi slogan signs, the insane, all the sloganeering, you with the Houthi interviews, like what? Yeah, what do you think? Like, well, okay, well, can you just let one of us? Can you just let one of us on stage come and just like, well, you could vet us for? Yeah, no shit. You guys acted like insane people. Why the fuck would you ever expect to have a seat at the table with the grown-ups? How would an unfathomably fucking crazy state? That would be like me being indignant that Barack Obama and Biden won't sit down with me for an interview because you're mad at some tweets. Really? Come on. Okay, who cares? You guys are old. All right, we've all fucked a few kids in a video game. Fuck them over in a video game. Hello. In Call of Duty. All right.
They were like, no, sorry. We have a fucking cop who literally was doing DIY, like sex trafficking operations and investigations with a fucking right-wing nut job.
Wait, what? Did I miss the sex trafficking training course? Hello?
Job. Okay. That guy has to speak. We have a fucking former Trump Republican that is like an MSNBC fan favorite. That guy has to speak. Fuck you if you're like a lifelong Democrat that happens to be Palestinian. You know what I mean? Sorry. Sucks to suck. You ain't got shit. It's so racist. It's so fucking gross. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's just straight white supremacist ass bullshit. Okay?
Yes. King. Yes. White supremacy. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Kamala, call me mommy, come on stage and talk to me. And then Obama could come afterwards. And then Oprah. We can all talk about white supremacy. Yes. Yes.
You can dress it up any way you fucking want. That's American chauvinism right there.
It is dressed up. Thank God. I'm glad they got the blacks here to save us from our white supremacist guilt. Thank God. Hell yes.
Western chauvinism.
You know, that's the only reason they have the blacks at this event, right? Is to just save us from our white supremacist guilt.
That is bullshit, okay? That's gross as fuck. It's racist as fuck. It doesn't matter if the candidate is black. It's still fucking white supremacy through and through, okay?
I know he didn't just appropriate the black woman sassy clap. Did he just do that? Oof. Somebody better talk to him.
The Democratic Party said tonight and the day prior, we got billionaires. We're going to bring them on to the fucking center stage. We got former Trump Republicans. We're going to bring them onto the center stage. Okay? We got psycho fucking cops. We're going to bring them on the fucking... What? Hasan, I've unironically said this? What?
This is so awesome. Celebrities are usually stupid and lame, but then when they say things that I agree with, they're actually so real and based.
Anyway, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. You got Pizzagate cops and shit out there who are, you got Border Patrol guys being like, yeah, we're gonna fuck it up. We're gonna fuck up.
Does Hasan want Kamala to lose? What's the point of this grandstanding? He's a tanky. Tankies don't give a fuck what happens for the political system because most of them are insulated. 99% of them are insulated from any of the actual stuff that happens on the political level because they tend to be affluent, they tend to be white, they tend to live in like decent communities where everything's already taken care of for them. So it doesn't matter one way or another who the president is. So all they have to really talk about are kind of like the pet issues that are important to them. So like Israel-Palestine will be an important issue. They don't actually give a fuck about anything that happens. None of the other domestic policies matter. They just like you find your pet issue, and then this is the thing that you fixate on to separate yourself from the unwashed masses.
Look up the migrants, and we're putting them on the center stage, but you don't got a fucking moment for Palestinian Americans. You don't got a fucking moment for Palestinian Americans, dude. That's crazy. That's unacceptable. That's white supremacy, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
White supremacy, come on, dude, that's a stretch. Listen up, big dog. I used a different terminology there for your fucking stupid ass brain to handle, okay? I'm using white supremacy so your fucking dumb mouth breathing ass can understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's called American jingoism, okay? It's Western chauvinism. Do you understand what is happening here? Do you...
Western chauvinism? Chauvin's literally in jail for killing Floyd. What the fuck is he talking about?
Do you get what the Democratic Party is also playing a role? Do you understand what the Democratic Party there is doing when they say, we don't give a fuck if you're Palestinian, you shut the fuck up, okay? If you're a goddamn Palestinian, here are all the other fucking people that are more important for us than you, okay? Literally every single person in the Democratic Party's infrastructure, and then people outside of that infrastructure, cops, border patrol agents, billionaires that are not even fucking in the Democratic Party. You're a lifelong Democrat. You spent your whole time, you spent your whole goddamn life fighting for the Democratic Party. You're a fucking state, you're a part of the state apparatus in your own goddamn state, okay? And they say, fuck you. You're fucking Palestinian. We don't want to hear from you, okay?
You guys are literally outside protesting the event. Like, you can't have a shitstorm of insane fucking protests and riots and, you know, just like shitting and pissing and crying and coming in your own mouths for months and months. And then at the end be like, well, okay, can we have a seat at the table now? Can we come talk? Can we come talk now? No. Like, I talked with Dan about this last night. What's happening is the worst case scenario, by the way. If you're an outsider, if you're a radical, the worst case scenario is not that your party ignores you and loses. It's that your party ignores you and wins, because now you've lost all your leverage. Like, oh shit, we can win elections without you. Well, have fun out in the cold, I guess, because who the fuck is going to listen to you now? You've lost everything. Like, you deserve this. This is the gamble that you made. Like, yeah.
Suck my dick. There is no way to look at this in any other lens, okay?
About a secure retirement for themselves.
Bullshit.
With respect to the war in Gaza, President Biden and I are...
Oh, no. Hasan's about to lose his mind. No matter what she says, it won't be good enough. Even if she says ceasefire, it's not going to be good enough.
Working around the clock, because now is the time to get a hostage deal and a ceasefire deal done.
Nope, hold on. What's the line of attack here? If you really wanted a ceasefire, why wouldn't you bring up the Palestinians to talk about it? Or when she says ceasefire, she doesn't mean it. Or when they say ceasefire, they mean how Netanyahu wants a ceasefire. Or if you want it so bad, why hasn't it happened yet? Let's see what we get.
I'm out. I'm tapped.
I thought this is what you wanted to hear. This is what I mean also when I say lefties never want to win. It's just not, it's not enough because as soon as you win, you've got nothing left to complain about. Remember, at the end of the day, complaining should be with the goal of motivating some sort of political change. That's why you complain. That's why you agitate. That's why you are an activist. That's because you're trying to get people to change their opinions politically. But when you're like what would you call? I don't know. I don't even want to say professional activist. When you're whatever this is, this thing called Hasan. Whenever you're this, you don't ever want to make political gains or political wins because then you lose what you lose the things to complain about, and that's all you do. You know, is complain and bitch and moan and cry about everything. That's it.
And let me be clear, I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself.
Oh, I'm super out. I'm super out.
Always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself, because the people of Israel must never again face the horror that a terrorist organization called Hamas caused October 7.
Ooh, terrorists? Hamas terrorists? Oh no. She can never get my vote. Israel already killed all of its own fucking citizens. Fuck this monster. Oh my god, I'm out, homies. Fuck off.
Including
Election throw, speed run.
unspeakable sexual violence.
Oh, and the rape talking point. Come on. Everybody rapes a little during war. What about when Israel rapes Palestinians all the time?
And the massacre
MAGA Harris. Eat shit, Kamala.
of young people at a music festival.
Bro, she is a traitor. Sorry, we speak in AAVE in Hasan's chat. Bro, she a traitor. They want Trump to win. You are the terrorist. Fuck Kamala. Fuck them. Fuck her.
At the same time, what has happened in Gaza over the past
You are the terrorist. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Fuck her. Fuck her. Boo, Limfeo. I'm out. Not voting. Yo, if you are some kind of like Democratic operative, what would they call you? You should not be okay with people like this showing up at the DNC. This guy should never, ever be. He shouldn't have been invited. He shouldn't have had a booth. Why would you ever want this type of toxicity at your cheerleader event? This is wild.
10 months is devastating. So many innocent lives lost. Desperate, hungry people fleeing for safety over and over
Fuck
again.
Holocaust
The
Harris. I
scale
saw that.
of suffering is
Oh, we got the
heartbreaking.
Zionist propaganda.
President Biden and I are working to end this war such
Yeah,
that
horrific, disgusting.
What is he doing here? Do you think he's going through chatters looking for comments to ban? Or do you think he wants to pause here so that the stream can truly see how angry his chat is so they all know what they're supposed to feel? Why do you think he scrolls through like that?
Rape
secure, the hostages
Hamas
are
did.
released, the suffering in Gaza. President Biden and I are working to end this war such
Yeah,
that
horrific, disgusting rape
secure, the hostages
Hamas
are
did.
released.
Remember, all the rapes are fake. We know that because Ryan Grimm and all of the very, very far tanky talking websites said it was all fake. Remember that. Don't ever forget that. That never happened.
The suffering in Gaza ends.
But also,
and the
it's just,
Palestinian
it's really
people
sad what's
can
happening in
realize
Gaza.
Their right to dignity, security, freedom, and self-determination.
Nah,
This bitch sucks. What did he say? Hold on.
it's just, it's really sad what's happening in Gaza.
Fuck this bitch. And Israel's bombing them with American bombs. Fleeing from who? You ghoul! You ghoul!
Right to dignity.
Squad W. Sick, depraved piece of shit human. KK Kamala. Eat shit and die, you whore. Holy shit. Wait, that's a fucking lie, right? She's like, wait, Hamas killed Israeli citizens? Wait, that's a fucking lie, right? Wait, what's she talking about? Or do you think he was talking about the rape? Remember, my chat is the toxic one, by the way. This is exactly why they wouldn't allow the Palestinian to speak. This is why they kicked you out, Hasan. This bitch sucks. I ain't voting again. Fuck the DNC. Fuck you, Kamal. Fuck everybody who supports her, who supports this party. Like 100 Israelis have died since October 7th. Defend themselves from what?
I mean, obviously she brought up ceasefire in Gaza, so I was right, but no way she would have avoided it.
I will never hesitate to take whatever action is necessary to defend our forces and our interests against Iran and Iran-backed terrorists. I will not cozy up to tyrants and dictators like Kim Jong-un who are rooting for Trump. Who are rooting for Trump. Because you know,
You lost
they
my
know.
vote. Yeah, right, dude. I don't think 16-year-olds can vote. Nice try.
They know he is easy to manipulate with flattery and favors.
True.
They know Trump won't hold autocrats accountable because
So, fuck, I'm being lazy. Somebody should screenshot all these. I would tweet this. I would tweet this to the DNC. 1,000,000%. I just tweet it out and tag whoever the fuck. Give me like 4 good screenshots of like, fuck this whore. Fuck. Dude, this is unhinged. Why the fuck would you ever? You should have no association with the party, which is also fine, by the way. I don't expect to have official association with any of the Democratic Party. I'm way too fucking edgy. I accept that. Why the fuck would you be crying about losing interviews with mainstream Democratic politicians when you're running the biggest like fucking hate camp for these people on the internet? Literally, that's not an exaggeration, right? He is the largest streamer on Twitch, right? Where he's been granted a monopoly by the administrative staff there, right? And with his monopoly, he uses it to just shit on like these candidates like in such an insane way. Why the fuck would you ever do business with this person? It's insane. Jesus.
Because he wants to be an autocrat himself.
Thanks for the links.
And as president, I will never waver in defense of America's security and ideals because in the enduring...
This speech went from mid to downright atrocious. Not a word about the horrible Israeli rapes that we know for certain happen, instead of the hypothetical Hamas rapes. You think Hamas would rape people? Don't you know that's against Islam?
struggle.
These are the people who wanted the reasonable Palestinian speaker, by the way.
Between democracy and tyranny. I know where I stand, and I know where the United States belongs.
Also, keep in mind, Hasan is supporting these messages too, because some of these are literally tagging him, right?
Democracy and tyranny. I know
where was it? Hold on. Bitch, you are easy to at Hasan, and he's cool. He just scrolls by it. He's literally paused his chat to read, so you know he's seeing it. You know they're sticking out to him. He's like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, call her a bitch. Give me more of the whore lines. Are we greenlit on the N-word yet? Like, oh yeah, let's fucking go. Like, this is he just looks at it like, oh yeah, cool, all right. Damn.
I stand and I know where the United States belongs.
Oh wait, people are saying that there's a fast chat thing on Twitch does this automatically. Oh, so he's not scrolling these. These are just, maybe it pauses and goes through. He should still be banned. There are still people obviously reading it, but that's still unhinged. Zionist scum, shut the fuck up. It's designed so he can read it? Is this like a custom? I don't know what Twitch had these days.
Our country with all my heart.
Start training, boys. Training for what?
Where I go.
It's not on Twitch. This is in the Chatterino app. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about this shit.
Bro, she said we're going back to Iraq. She was like, I'm gonna make sure.
Leadership.
I'm gonna be real fucking crazy about the military.
Threatened to abandon NATO. He encouraged Putin to invade our allies.
Oh my God.
These types of talking points are also really important because the rest of the United States sees America as having schizophrenic foreign policy. Again, there are Ukrainian soldiers that are sitting in ditches watching Twitter, wondering like, are we getting aid or not? As you know, Trump like sinks legislation to win a re-election, or they're like everyone around the world is like, well, what the fuck is America gonna do? Because everybody kind of follows our lead on shit, and there's like everybody in the world is like, well, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who the fuck knows, right? I think Angela Merkel said it right after Trump was elected that America can't be seen as a reliable leader of the world anymore. What did she say? What is this quote? Yeah, like the whole world doesn't know. We can't rely on the superpower of the United States. Be careful.
Oh my God, she's doing the NATO speech. Oh my God, she's doing the NATO speech. Oh my God. Oh my God.
5 days before Russia attacked Ukraine, I met with President Zelensky to warn him about Russia's plan to invade. I helped mobilize a global response over 50 countries to defend against Putin's aggression. I will stand strong with Ukraine and our NATO allies.
I don't know what's going on.
To the greatest democracy.
I think it's over. Like the momentum is gone, I think.
Yeah, bro. It's so over that she didn't pander to our very, very, very far left ideas. It's people that can't envision other minds are always so crazy to me. It's got to be like a low IQ, like 75 IQ move that like, bro, like there are things that I would like to see that would be based, but I know they should never do them because I am not the average voter. Okay. I think there should be more dick jokes about Donald Trump. That'd be very funny, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't do that. Obviously not. But it would be funny for me, but it wouldn't be good for the platform.
children and our grandchildren.
I think the momentum is gone. The media will still push it as though it's beautiful, but like it'll be like a reaction to Doug Emhoff.
We
Okay.
must be worthy of this moment. It is now our...
Kamala Harris talks about the suffering humanity of the Palestinian people in ways that you just don't hear from President Biden. Uh-oh. Not good. Bring this tweet up. Link it in chat. Destroy Tommy Victor. Destroy this guy.
To do what generations before us
I'm seeing
have done.
signals. I'll tell you exactly what I mean in a second.
Uh-oh.
After the speech is over.
How much longer does this go for? Because I have other shit I want to watch before I leave, and I've got like 45 minutes before I have to go.
No, everybody needs to calm down. This has nothing to do with like them kicking me out or anything. Okay, they didn't. And you guys need to shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck am I? I'm just some random dumbass. Okay. Calm down. And I'm not being humble when I say that. I'm nothing in the grand scheme of things. And you shouldn't ever operate on that front anyway. You should be thinking about what she's saying. Okay. And it's really important. I feel like Chad and you are overreacting. She's obviously playing the donors being anti-war while good isn't profitable. No, dude, you're delusional. Are you fucking crazy? You think she's like a secret peaceful dove? What? When has she ever? Kamala Harris has been in politics for, I wouldn't say that long, okay? She was vice president for 4 years. Before that, she was a senator for a couple of years under the Trump administration in the state of California. But beyond that, she's been a fucking cop her whole life, okay? She has very little policy. She is very...
Is every single part of the executive enforcement thing like a cop? Like an attorney, like a DA is a cop, an attorney general is a cop? Is that just like the slur for everybody associated with the executive branch of power?
Very little policy backing. That's why I've been saying, I'm in a holding pattern. I'm in a holding pattern. I'm in a holding pattern. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see what she does. I'm going to wait and see what she does. Okay? This speech is supposed to be the moment that she shows you what she is.
Wait, did he get in trouble? Did somebody call him or shout at him for being loud? What time is this?
And who she is and what she's going to do. Okay? That speech was literally a nothing will fundamentally change speech. Where the fuck is the joy? Where the fuck is the hope? Where the fuck is the goddamn momentum? She says she's going to have the most lethal army of all time. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you fucking insane? Who the fuck are we?
Oh,
What
he
are
came
we
back and said he'd
doing?
be quiet. Oh, okay.
This is the Democratic fucking Party, chat. This is not the Republican Party. Why the fuck are they turning into the 90s Republicans? I'm losing my fucking mind. I have to whisper scream because I don't want to fucking wake up my goddamn neighbor. Wake the fuck up. Maybe some of you get so duped by fucking brat memes and you fucking also are like, well, it's a younger, more dynamic candidate and that's all I wanted. I want more, okay? The only reason why I was even remotely hopeful or excited about this prospect was not because Kamala Harris is a young black Indian woman in comparison to Joe Biden, okay? I don't give a fuck about the aesthetics, okay? Most people don't give a fuck about the aesthetics.
People really care about aesthetics.
Diversity without experience from coming from that background that translates the...
Diversity without experience, like having the most diverse crowd of people ever who are the most white passing, white presenting, the darkest of dark Palestinian protesters are the whitest of white people on the fucking planet, okay?
Aggressive policy positions doesn't mean dick. How many fucking times have we had this goddamn conversation? Okay? You don't want a black person in power for the sheer virtue of them being black. You want them in power because they know what fucking white supremacy is. They've experienced this, they've lived it their whole fucking lives, and you expect them to fight against that sort of thing. That's the reason why diversity is important. Okay.
You don't think Kamala has ever experienced any sort of racial diversity in the United States of America? She was born in 1964, my dude. You don't like...
Okay. I'm not saying she hasn't lived it, by the way. Don't fucking come in here and
whoa, my bad. Ooh, he hit me right there. My bad.
and behave in a smug fashion. I'm not saying that at all.
My bad.
Barack Obama experienced it too. Okay? Doesn't matter. When you get to that position of power, if you drop all that shit, then what good are you? What difference does this make? It's just pure marketing at that point. The reason why I was excited, potentially, is because the very fact that they dropped Biden was uncharacteristic for the Democratic Party. They run scared all the time. Okay? You're trying to say she's the DI hire?
True. What's... Hasan's at the table, and he's like, now let me tell you, if I find a black that's actually experienced systemic racism, we could break open their skull, and we could find the 3 indents for white supremacy right on the inside of their skull. Okay? Kamala Harris would not have those indents.
Stop trying to fucking put racism in my mouth as I'm literally talking about white supremacy, you fucking brain-dead losers in the fucking chat.
Jesus.
Oh my God, liberals at one fucking speed. Liberals at one speed, bro. One fucking speed. Holy shit. For a brief moment, she had a lot of juice and a lot of momentum. For a lot of people, that juice and momentum came from the fact that she's young. Okay, she's younger and not a carcass. But for me, I thought, wow, the Democrats are behaving in a competent way. Okay? The Democrats are behaving in a competent fucking way, like a competent party that wants to win. Okay? Good. That's good. Then something amazing happened where she locked herself in with a yokel, okay, who comes from a working class teacher fucking background. A guy with no aspirations for higher office. A guy from the middle of the fucking country with a progressive policy track record. That made me go, oh my God, they're really going to fucking own this shit. Okay? They're going to own this shit. They are going to own being a party that wants to help people. Maybe that might not translate to actual policies down the line. There's the Obama equation of it all, running as a progressive and then being a neoliberal when in office. But even then, on the messaging front, they had changed something. It seemed like they had changed something. Tonight has solidified my opinion that nothing has fundamentally changed.